For my current events project, I researched cyberbullying and how it affects the classroom setting, as well as causes and ways it occurs. According to StopCyberBullying.org, cyberbullying is being tormented, threatened, harassed, humiliated, embarrassed, or otherwise targeted by another child, preteen, or teen using the internet, interactive and digital technologies, or mobile phones. In order to be considered cyberbullying, there has to be a minor or person under 18 involved on both sides of the issue. There are two different types of cyberbullying. The first, direct attacks, consist of any form of hurtful messages being sent directly to a person. The other way is by proxy. This involves the use of other people to help deliver the bully's messages to the victim. This is usually done with the assistant's knowledge of the bully's intentions, but sometimes they are unaware of what's really going on. People can be affected by texts, emails, or instant messages, chat rooms, Facebook and MySpace, signing the victim up for adult websites, posting Photoshop pictures of the victim online, launching hate websites, building fake websites, and many other ways. These are seemingly simple everyday things, but can easily be used to hurt others. People feel the need to bully others for a range of reasons. Some feel a sense of underachievement in their studies, extracurricular activities, at home, etc. Others feel a sense of isolation, which leads to a want for more attention. Bullying often puts more attention on them, and when they put someone else down, it makes them feel better about themselves. This also leads to oppression, or a need for power over others, most times by making others feel bad about themselves. Some kids have a conflict in values or morals because of the way they were raised, religion, class, or social surroundings. Oftentimes, bullying occurs because two or more people were friends and had some sort of disagreement or argument. This results in one person wanting revenge, and if they were friends, they probably knew a lot about that person. In the past few years, the rise of technology leads to cyberbullying having an easier time transferring information. Texting, Facebook, profiles, and other web and phone browsers were not available 10 years ago, and ways to bully is becoming much easier to do, especially when it no longer has to be done face-to-face. Cyberbullying can affect the way a student thinks and acts in the school and each classroom. The victim is always aware of what others think of them, which makes it hard for them to focus in class. When a student is being bullied, school is the last thing on their mind. They are much more worried about what will be said about them next than commas, colons, or the quadratic formula. Bullying causes a lower self-esteem and lack of self-confidence, which results in a lack of willingness to answer questions in class and participate in group activities. Also, if the victim has a shared class with the bully, they are somewhat afraid of the classroom. They often don't want to show up for class and therefore fall behind in their work. The following can be, but is not always, grounds for arrest and prosecution: making threats of violence to people or their property, engaging in coercion, or trying to force someone to do something he or she doesn't want to do, making obscene or harassing telephone calls, also text messaging, harassment or stalking, hate or bias crimes, creating or sending sexually explicit images of teens, sexual exploitation, or taking a photo of someone in a place where privacy is expected, like a locker room. As a school, they have a duty to ensure that students are using social network or mobile devices correctly and in a manner that doesn't hurt other students. This can be ensured by blocking social networking sites such as Facebook, MySpace, MSN Messenger, and others. However, some people fear that a person's right to free speech is being violated when they are punished for voicing their opinions about someone, which partly leads to the government having a hard time passing laws against cyberbullying. Currently, there are no laws in Michigan that protect the victims of cyberbullying. In 2006, Glenn Anderson proposed an anti-bullying legislation, but it did not pass. It was reintroduced in 2007 and passed the State House. Once it made it to the Senate Education Committee, no action occurred. As an overview, cyberbullying is becoming more common among preteens and teens. It comes in a variety of forms and occurs for many different reasons. It often results in a fear of the school and classroom. Despite efforts to create a law protecting victims of cyberbullying, there is currently no law in Michigan.